Hey! I'm good.
Hey, welcome to the Young Hustlers every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here.
Grant Cardone.
Miami Beach.
Grant Cardone, at Grant Cardone. My name's Jared Gland.
Jared Gland, at Jared Gland. I know everybody likes the new look.
You know, you told me I'm not allowed to do that.
No, you're not, but
I want one.
everybody wants one. If enough people want one of these, I'm going to make them. I don't think I'm going to have my name on it, though, right?
No, I don't think you
Just
do
have
that.
success as my name.
Yeah. I think I would get my name on it above that. Because then it'd be like a name tag.
What if you could change what that says? Like you put obsessed on it, like donate.
Yeah. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this shirt. We're going to have these out by Christmas, okay? Maybe by Black Friday we'll have them. Got a lot of stuff going on at the store, too, by the way, right now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. GrantCardone.com/training.
Yeah,
Still great
all the
specials, great deals.
products are 90% off. We got some stuff 95% off.
Jeez.
Millionaire booklets, $1.49.
Stickers.
29 cents.
Obsessed.
Okay? But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're here to talk about commitment.
Dude, the reason we do this show every week is because we want to make sure that the young hustle inside you is something that can grow.
Yeah.
So we're here to feed that. For those that are committed to success, we would love to help you along the way. And today we're actually talking about how to make commitments that stick. Now, this is a problem for me in my life for a while. I'd let my body get out of control. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't exercising. Smoking weed all the time, you know.
yeah.
I had a commitment to being average at that time that I needed to break, right? And
So you're saying you didn't really have a commitment problem.
no, yeah, I did have. I did not have a commitment problem.
You
It was
were
what I
committed.
was committed to.
Yeah, interesting. He says he changed his thinking from, because I hear a lot of people say, man, I can't commit to
Yeah.
anything. I'm like, well, no, dude, you are committed to a bunch of stuff. So don't disavow that you can't be committed. That's
Yeah.
what I talk about in Obsessed. Addiction wasn't the problem.
Yep.
Being obsessed wasn't the problem. I could be obsessed just with the wrong thing. So
Right.
go ahead.
So like when I was at that point where I was like, oh my God, I don't look good, I don't feel good, you know, my life isn't where I wanted to go. You know, I got to a point where I really had to make a decision. You know,
How old were you at this point?
25.
Uh-huh.
No,
where-
probably
where were
20.
you?
20. This was 23. This was before I moved.
Okay.
And I was like, I got to get out of this environment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gotta get out of this environment. I moved to Texas with my parents, and you know, kind of got my shit
You moved
together.
to your
yeah,
to
well,
Texas?
yeah,
You went
because
to
I
live
was
with your parents at 23, man?
yeah, man.
Huh?
Yeah,
Mama.
gotta get out. I gotta get out.
Now, I bet you had to leave Mama though again to get your commitment refocused.
Yeah, so I moved out.
Yeah,
I lived, and then I moved to Texas, and I moved in with them, and then I moved back to California.
So, and why the move? Why the move?
Because
So you knew you were
I knew
committed.
that the environment that I was in, because of the friends I was hanging out with and how important that was to me, I knew that environment was going to be really, really hard for me to give up the commitments that I had that were non-productive.
So you know what I'm hearing Jared say, and then what I hope everybody, because I know I can relate to this in my life. I never had a commitment problem. It was what I was committed to that was the problem. Okay, addiction was not my problem. I know a lot of you are reading Be Obsessed or Be Average right now, and you hear me share a story that I've not shared in the other books about, you know, I was addicted to drugs from 16 to 25. Now the treatment center and the counselor said my problem was I was a drug addict. I was powerless. That I would
Disease.
I
It was
walk-
a disease.
You got the date, dog. You got the date. I said, I got a date. I got a disease. Okay? And the truth is, I didn't have a disease, dude. Obsession and addiction weren't the problem. You were genetically inclined to be an addictive personality. You're the propensity. And I'm like, how would you? Because if we go back in your tree, your lineage, we're going to find drug addicts. Yeah, dude, if I go back in any family, I'm going to find a drug addict. Okay, I'm gonna probably find a master to a slave. I'm gonna find a slave. I'm gonna find some losers and some winners.
And then maybe, just maybe, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna find a creme. I'm gonna find some criminals. I'm gonna find some judges, some politicians. I'm going down the tubes.
Maybe a
I'm going down right
maybe
now.
a gangster.
I might find, who knows?
Maybe Pontius Pilate. He was a
maybe I
bad
was-
a bad
maybe
dude back in the
Matthew.
day. Yeah.
Okay, but the point is, the addiction wasn't the problem, Matthew. You out of the Bible.
Yeah.
The addiction, the addictive characteristic wasn't. Everybody can be an addict, dude. Everybody can be committed. Everybody can hustle. Everybody can work
The
hard.
laziest person that you ever could meet in your life
Is committed.
addicted
Okay.
to lazy.
And committed.
Yeah.
They have the propensity to be committed to what? To lazy. Dude, it's a lot of work to be lazy. Okay? So we're going to map out today, how do you get committed? We only got 1 minute or 2 minutes now? Okay. Minute and a half. Let's talk to, I want to talk to Mike from Utah, because Utah's got some committed people.
Oh, yeah.
They got good work ethic there, man. I love Mormons, man. Mormons are awesome
knocking those
people,
doors.
Because you know what? They commit to like missions for 2 years.
Helping
That's
people.
serious
Yeah,
commitment.
yeah.
You know,
Mike,
The guy
you been
that-
on a mission?
The guy that I had here for the military, man, he went and served 2 or 3 years. I mean, that's a
I haven't been on a mission, no.
yeah.
Good.
Dude, I'm on a mission right now, man, to find out about commitment, Mike. What do you know about commitment?
Right on.
What do you know about commitment, Mike, that people need to hear about?
Well, I'll tell you what, for the last almost 19 years, I've committed to something I believe in, that's passion, and sharing something that's available for the world, and just trying to help change lives, and I never quit.
Yeah. So Mike, when you wake up every day, I'm gonna do this show about morning rituals at some point because I think it's tied into commitment. Like, do you have any kind of rituals every day to keep reinforcing the positive commitments?
I mean, I've been going to YouTube and downloading a lot of motivational stuff, and that's what keeps me rolling. You know, I just try to focus on that.
Yeah, that's awesome. So every day you're doing some kind of self-improvement.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that we say about commitment is it must be backed by 2 things:
Resources?
resources and time.
Time.
Money and time. If you're not backing your commitment with time and money, you don't have a commitment to it. Commitment is not an idea, it is an action, okay? My name's Grant Cardone, this is that Jared Glant. We're hanging up on Mike from Utah, but not hanging up on you.
is Young Hustlers.
Don't you go no place, I say.
Every day.
See,
Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit truestim.com/careers. That's truestim.com/careers and get started right now. There is only one thing that ensures the future of your business: communication. Information, business deals, new prospects, client management only functions with a strong communication platform. And that's our goal at Mango Voice, to deliver quality customer interaction with the best business phone system on the planet. Connect your office with Mango Voice and enjoy mobility of taking calls from your cell phone, multiple office setup, no maintenance fees, secure cloud-based service. Mango Voice ensures your business future with perfect communication. Sign up right now for a free consultation at mangovoice.com/sign up. That's mangovoice.com/sign up.
hey, if you like the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Hey, welcome
We're back. Hey there. Welcome back.
This is my non-committed face.
This is Young Hustlers. And this is Grant Cardone. My name is Jared Glant. We're talking today about commitments. We were going into the break, and
Here's my
Grant,
Indian look, my British look, my black man look, Italian.
Australian. Do Australian. Do Chinese.
I'm committed. I'm committed. Okay, so we're talking about commitment. Go ahead, Jared.
So we were talking about commitment going into the break, and Grant said, hey, look, commitment has to be backed by two things, time and resources or money.
Yeah.
And I was saying...
But just go over that again so in case some people are just tuning in. We do this show, by the way, every Thursday at 12 p.m.
Noon East Coast Standard Time.
Yeah. Commitment is what we're talking about. What does it mean to be committed? How do you do it?
Yep. So we were talking about commitments, and one of the things that Grant said, I think you actually said this in the Mastering Objections live web training that we did. I think that's where we got this. But he said, in order for a commitment to be a true commitment, it has to be followed by resources, money, and time. Right? If you can't commit time and money to a commitment, it's not a real commitment.
It's not a commitment. I said, man, are you committed? Yeah, oh yeah, we're committed to training. Really? Well, how much time do you spend doing it?
And how much have you spent on
And how
it?
much money have you spent? Well, that's a good question.
1 day a week.
We do 1 day a week.
Yeah.
We just had a group that came in here, and I was doing a coaching session with them for 30 minutes. And they said, how often should we do this? Dude, if it's worth doing.
Do it every day.
Now, the question is, how much money are you going to spend on it? Well, that's good. Look, because if you cannot quantify time and money, where you push your time and money is where you get results. So if you're committed to a marriage working, the question to ask is this: how much time and how much money? Well, we don't spend any time or money on it. Then you're not committed. Elena asked me a question yesterday. How much time do we talk? I said, probably not enough. Because it reminded me, dude, if my commitment, what's your commitment to self-improvement? Is it just wandering into YouTube?
Yeah.
That's not a commitment, dude. That's wanderers. That's what we talked about in the morning meeting this morning. The guy that's shopping.
wanderer,
The wanderer.
Yeah.
See, a lot of,
The 5 types of buyers.
the 5 types of buyers. See, what's a buyer? A wanderer is not committed to buying something. I don't wander. When I go to the mall, dude, I go straight in.
Intention.
I know what I want.
Pick up what I want if
not
I even
waste
go
time.
there.
I hate the mall.
If I even go there, why not just call it in, have it sent? That's a commitment, right? The wanderer is the one that gets in trouble. This is the shopper. They go over budget.
They can be influenced to different things at different moments, at different times.
So watch the value, man. When you can build this skill, people are like, dude, how do you get so much done? Commitment, followed by time and money. We were having a meeting yesterday.
Yep.
Guys, follow the money. But I tell Jared and Sherry, do what I do. Look at that financial statement. Okay? Why do I say that? It's not because I'm greedy, dude. It's because I'm committed to getting my money right.
Right.
Follow the money. Where are we putting our time on that financial statement? Okay? If you're building a business, starting a business, if you got a sales practice, you got a chiropractor, dentist, plumbing business, whatever your business is, where does the money come from? How much time and how much energy is spent? So when your CFO comes, we need to cut here. We need to not spend money on these items here. You need to be like, dude, you're the one reporting what we did,
Right.
not telling us what to do. Would that apply to diets?
Yep.
Dude, you're looking trim right now, man.
I used to weigh 200 pounds. Swear to God.
So when you commit to that suit, does it force you to stay trim?
Yeah, so that's like that was
the open.
that's a good little
Segue back.
Yeah, so a lot of times you know the
getting better at
commit you know the commitment you want to make, right? Whether it's health or whatever. Like sometimes for me it is clothes. Like if I go and I try on a suit and I'm like, man, this suit, it looks good, it feels good, but
It's tight.
if I go a little bit the wrong way, it ain't gonna fit anymore.
Yeah.
And so I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'll,
'Cause you're like,
I'll throw down $500 or $600 for the
Yeah,
suit and be
yeah.
like, now it's on me to make sure that works.
Yeah, I had a suit made for me recently. My Italian friend made a suit for me, and the first time, and jacket fits good, but the pants were a little tight, dude. And the first time I went out, I split the back. First thing I did was, son of a bitch, show me something bad. But you know what? When I went home that night, I'm like, that ain't about him, dude. I mean, really, it's about. And I'm like, I got back in the gym that morning.
Yep.
I got back in the gym. So he's saying.
What I'm saying
Follow
is sometimes you have to use time and resources to drive your commitment rather than your commitment requiring time and resources. So like the fellow that was just saying that he, he's like, I'm committed to self-improvement,
Yeah.
but
I go to YouTube.
I go to YouTube every day.
It's a good idea, man. I mean, I can't condemn anybody for going to YouTube to look for stuff, but you're wandering. You have no commitment.
Right.
You need a commitment followed by time and money. Like if you just use this definition, the definition in the definition place. An engagement or obligation that restricts freedom or action. That is a definition of commitment. Okay, the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, activity. That's very esoteric. Yeah, I think I'm dedicated. Dude, the second part of it, an engagement or an obligation that restricts freedom of action. So when he buys that suit, he is restricted. Like, he could buy 8 suits like that. You know what he's going to be reminded of every day of the week? Dude, I got to lose 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay? I bought that jet because I was committed to freedom. And I couldn't get that from Netflix.
Right.
And the reason I couldn't, and by the way, everybody in the aviation business would tell you, dude, you should just lease the jet. That way you can call up, hey, I need a jet, 24 hours. The problem for me is because I watch money so closely, and you know this about me,
Yeah, 100%.
that I knew, because the way I am,
If it was 30 grand for the plane or a $2,000 first class ticket, you'd buy the first class ticket or you wouldn't go.
if it was $2,000, 30 grand, if it's $2,000 for a trip, that's one thing. If it's 30 grand to fly the plane across country, for me, that's not a commitment. That's just stupid. But if I chunk down 10 million and I got to take care of that bird and I got to have 2 pilots, I know this doesn't make any sense. I mean, if it makes sense to you, you're thinking in the right levels. I'm going to spend 10 million. I'm going to put a shelter for it. I'm going to have 2 pilots. I got to have an 8-year check every 8 years, costs about $400,000 or $500,000. I got to pay for. I mean, you understand? The commitment now is what? It's so serious that I look for times when I can use that plane. And it forces me to deliver at another level. I wasn't brought up like this. I was brought up on the other way. Don't ever commit time and resources.
And that's, I think, it never made sense to me, but like I've heard sales managers before say, man, the best salespeople are the ones that are buried in debt. Because they go out and what can I do to increase? Go out and spend a bunch of money and get in debt. Why? So
There is some truth to that, but that guy will tap out once he covers his debt. That's the problem with that game. That's why I wrote the Millionaire Booklet and Playbook to Millions. That's why we put all of our content on digital downloads for you to grab it on your phone, your tablet, your computer. Look, we want you committed. We want you winning. You know I do. I'm here every day. Grant Cardone, Jared Glant, Young Hustlers. Don't you move. Don't you stay committed. Don't move.
In life, anything can happen. Disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States, utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with Pride. That's prideadjusters.com. Style, fun, experience, and the best food on the planet. Brick City Grill, family owned and located in Somerset portion of Ames, Iowa. Voted best food in Iowa in 2016. Everything fresh, everything American. Rated the best sports grill in Iowa. This family-oriented environment was built to enjoy the best of life with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. With the highest quality food, watch the game, meet new people, and create your experience at Brick City Grill. For more information, visit brickcitygrill.com. That's brickcitygrill.com. Leave a mark in your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's SteveGriggsDesign.com.
Hey, we're back, Young Hustlers.
Welcome back to
We
Young
committed because we come here every Thursday at noon.
What is a commitment? A commitment has to be backed by time and money, right, Robert?
Yes, sir.
So what did we say? We had one show a week here, and I said, hey guys, I need a studio. Build it.
They will.
And I don't know if they will come, but I know what? I'm going to come.
We will be here every day.
I'll be here every day.
Filming.
We did one show.
We started out with the Cardone Zone on Fridays.
On Fridays.
Every day.
And then we added Young Hustlers.
I couldn't imagine doing Fridays. I'm like, you think I'm going to be able to do a show every Friday? Right? Remember that?
I remember the whole deal.
Okay. So what we do at this show is, man,
Playing around on the days of the week. Is it going to be Thursday? What about Wednesday? Maybe Tuesday?
And then Jared's like, why don't we add a show? Man, are we going to be able to do a show Thursday and Friday? It's so much. I got so much going on. How am I going to do that? Now I do a show Mondays on real estate, Tuesdays on book reviews, Wednesdays me and my wife do a show. Me and Jared do a show today, and tomorrow I do the Cardone Zone. Plus 3 other shows that we drop every week: Power Players, Network Marketing, and Ask a Pro. Okay, let's talk to Chris. Let's see who can pass the test. Is it Chris or Jalen?
Oh, wait.
We did Chris already.
No,
Chris.
it's a different
No,
person.
Hey, Chris, dude, what are the 2 things that you must follow a commitment up with?
Every single day,
I like
that. And read the book.
No. Don't. Talk to me, man.
What's up?
I'm asking you a question. I got a T-shirt for you.
All right.
Answer this question. What are the 2 things that I said you must follow a commitment up with for it to be a commitment?
Action and action. The more action, the
Ah, man. You miss.
Hold on, I need a sound effect.
Time and
Keep
resources.
it right. Keep it tight. That's fresh. Keep it fresh.
No, dude, that was the wrong answer. Okay.
Time and
But
resources.
go ahead, bro.
What's your
Tell
question?
me what you're doing. What's happening to you? Appreciate you calling in. Appreciate you being on Young Hustlers, by the way.
No problem. This is Bruno, very time Ryan's dad, and what I do every day is I read this The Average book,
Be obsessed to
then-
be average. That's awesome.
and then when I bring Ryan to school, we actually sit in his room and he reads that book with me rather than watching these cartoons now.
Wow, that's awesome, Chris.
Yeah, man. That's
Chris.
good, man.
Get Robin your address. I'm sending you a obsessed sticker, buddy.
All right. See right now, he wanted me to tell you that.
What's that?
Ryan wanted me to tell you what's up, Uncle G.
Tell him Little O. Tell you, Little O, this is Big G, brother. Thanks for calling
All right.
in. Shane from York, Pennsylvania, man.
Shane, welcome to the show.
Shane, thank you for being on the show, Shane.
Hey,
Shane.
Cardone. Man, listen, Elena, Grant, Jared, I got Cheyenne on the phone. I don't want to really take her time. The 1% show, the Shane Train. We are giving out books with Ray Abood, Robert Tislow, man. You guys are all awesome, man. We are freaking obsessed down here. But Cheyenne got hit by someone on heroin. And on August 11th, she's on the phone, and she loves Grant. She's a 10Xer, and I'm going to let Cheyenne tell him. Tell Uncle G, Cheyenne.
Hi, Grant.
Man, the women all love me. You
Cheyenne.
know, the women have loved me since I was a little boy, right?
Yeah, the
The
best thing
women
is
love me, man. Look, if you're a woman and you love me, man, just let it
I couldn't
out.
make the football team, but I could make his girl.
I couldn't make the football
Grant,
team, but I made all their girlfriends.
Look, I have to tell you, Grant, I've followed you for the last 2 years, and, you know, first off, I just have to say that I love you. I love what you do, and I respect what you do.
Dude, I respect you too for loving me.
Thank you. So, yeah, I was,
I've never been with a
Hit by a
Cheyenne either.
heroin
Are you Indian? Do you have any Native American in you?
yeah, I have some.
That'd be
I'm not
awesome,
really-
dude. Have you ever? Let me ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
Have you ever had sex in a tent?
No, I have not.
Have you ever thought about
That
it?
might be really fun.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. Okay, go ahead. What's your question?
So, no, I
teepee. I
just
meant a
wanted to
teepee.
tell you, you know, that I was hit by a heroin addict on August 10th, and I was in a coma. I almost lost my life. And now in rehab. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I am still fighting for my left leg, and my right leg was taken from me.
Wow. What do you mean you were hit by a heroin addict?
I was unloading groceries out of the back of my vehicle, and I just had my back turned, you know, as if you were taking groceries, and he passed out behind the wheel and drifted into where my vehicle was at off the street.
Wow.
You got to have a level of
Yeah.
commitment now. The commitment comes into play big time now.
Yeah.
There was a guy that just died in the NFL. His name is Dennis Bird, and he was playing football for the New York Jets, and he
Yeah,
was in a
yeah,
game
yeah.
and he got paralyzed.
Yeah, and they
he
said you'll never
actually
walk, man.
he actually just recently died, but they said that he would never walk again.
So look, man, I really appreciate your story. Thank you for sharing that. What can you tell people about commitment?
Well, you have to be committed to whatever you do. I mean, just for me right now, I'm being committed to myself, not only, but to my kids. I'm a fighter. I've always been a fighter, and I know I'll get through this.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
got to stay committed to it.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I do sometimes, I just don't give myself a choice. When I came out of a treatment center for drug addiction, man, I threw myself so hard into one thing.
Yeah.
Like I was completely out of balance. But I didn't care about balance at that point. I cared about my survival, man. I cared about getting back up again. So, like clarify what it is you're committed to. That's what I would tell you right now. Is it recovery? Is it because
Walking.
because I think some people could be satisfied for the wrong things. Like a lot of people that left the treatment center, all they were committed to was not using drugs again. I'm like, dude, that's not what I'm committed to.
I was listening to Obsessive.
I'm committed to rebuilding my life, my self-respect, getting my money right, become a professional. I want people to respect me. I want to respect myself. I didn't want to just not use drugs every day.
Yeah.
So I
Exactly.
would just make a monster commitment, buddy. Anything I can do to help you, Cheyenne, anything. You can call on me anytime. Robbie, get her. I want to send her a shirt. All right, one of our.
Yeah, we're with Ray Abboud and Robert Tisco, and they helped us get there. If you could sign her some friend.
Awesome, man. We'll get it handled for you.
If I can sign what?
Shirt or something.
10X it, baby.
That's right, 10X.
You got it. You got it. Cheyenne, I'm sending you my 10X shirt. Okay, I slept in this last night.
Oh, I love that.
And by the way, the next thing is it's not a tent, it's a teepee. When you start having
I
your
know.
fantasy. Okay, thank you, buddy. Okay, good luck recovering and getting everything you want. Folks, we're talking about sorry.
You're a little choked up, yeah.
Commitment. Commitment. Number one, clarify. What is the commitment? Be sure, Jared said it earlier, everybody can commit. Everybody. Don't quit lying to yourself, I can't commit. You're already committed to making excuses. Listen to what you're saying. I can't commit. You committed to being fat. You already committed, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you fat, that's right, I said it, fatso. I can say fatso. You know why?
Fatty Patty.
Because I've been fatty patty, and I hated it. Right? Jared's been fatso. He said it earlier. He said 200 pounds. But that's code for fatso. I hate myself. So I'm going to keep stacking and packing.
Did not feel good. Did
Right?
not feel good at all. It was not a great feeling at all.
Dude, there's no way you could get in that suit, right?
No, dude, no way.
So look, you guys got to just call it what it is. You're a drug addict, call it a drug addict. You're a quitter, call it a quitter. You're committed to quitting, man. You excuse maker, call it what it is.
Hey, you could be something even worse. Something you don't even notice it's happened. You could be committed to average.
Yeah, exactly. You're making $200,000 a year and you could be making $2 million? Dude, you're just a satisfier. You satisfied. You're committed to being satisfied. You're selfish is what it is.
That's true.
If you can make $2 million and you're making $200,000, you're a selfish, self-centered,
If you can,
self-absorbed.
you must.
If you can, you must, I say. If you
If
can,
you
you
can,
must. Okay,
you must.
now, again, let's take a call. I want to see if my friend from Indiana can tell me Arizona Frank. Frank, Arizona. Arizona Frank. Build a wall. Hey, Frank. 2 things that I said you must follow a commitment up with for it to be a commitment.
What's up, brother? What's going down, man?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up?
What's up, Frank?
Hey, I'll tell you what's up, man. Yo, I started following you about 10 months ago, man. And let me tell you something. Your information, and hold on, I'm going to get to you just like this. It's essentially true of what we feed our mind will grow.
Yes.
To the people of the masses, hold on. To the people of the masses, let me tell you something. What my man Grant is putting out, the content is real. The content is absolutely genuine. It is authentic. Believe me when I tell you that.
Hey, Frank.
What's up, man?
Frank, do you want a shirt?
Of course I love a shirt.
Okay, all right. And you got to answer this. You got to answer this question to get a free shirt. What does Grant say you must follow? What 2 things does Grant say you must follow a commitment with?
Oh my God. You're going to hit me with something like obsession? Really? Come on, man. With the 10X rule? Come on, man.
We just talked about it in the show. What 2 things must you follow a commitment up with?
What 2 things?
By definition,
You can't Google it.
By
It's not on
definition,
Google.
By definition, an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action is a commitment. See,
Ooh. I'm saying, hey, I'm not watching this, so I'm gonna be 100. I'm information all in my mind right now.
yeah. Well, the 2
So, no.
things I didn't even
love
tell you the
that.
2
I
things,
love
Frank.
that.
But I didn't tell you. That's a definition, dude. Nobody even knows what that means. What does that mean?
Nobody knows what
No,
it means.
no, it don't mean nothing.
provocative.
Okay,
Gets the
it-
people
it-
going.
Hey, I like that. Just like enthusiasm. Nobody really knows what the true definition, what the Greek word is God in you.
That's
And when
right.
They don't know
That-
that, we got to help them.
Spitting. So look, Frank, but what you need to follow up commitment is, what am I committed to? Challenge that, look at that, time and money. I gotta
Time and money,
commit
that's
time
it.
and money. You guys,
That's it.
I don't like to read. I don't like to read. Well, that's the way you learn. Time
Boom.
and money, okay? So hey,
I
Frank,
like this part.
thanks,
Let
hey
me share
Frank.
this in your book. Can I share this part in your book? It's one of my favorites. It says, though people talk about the importance of money, most spend stupidly,
Yeah.
and they're not fooled with their obsession.
Boo, boo. I love that, man. Okay. Hey, Frank, we're going to send you a sticker, brother, okay? Put it on your car. Send me back a photo of it. These are being seen all over the country right now,
They
by
are.
the way.
They are.
If you don't have your obsessed sticker, man, call my office. I'll give it to you for free. Just pay the shipping on the deal, okay? You want one of these for watching the show today? Great. We got Jude from Virginia. We're talking about commitment.
Jude.
What am I committed to, man? And it changes, by the way, because what if you make your first $1 million?
Well, you know, and you mentioned that before, and I was going to say when I was listening to Obsess, you talked about how you were committed first just to getting off drugs.
Yeah.
And then you were committed to making 60 grand.
Yeah.
And then you were committed to making 6 figures. And then you were committed to going back and replacing your 6-figure income.
Yeah.
And then you were committed to getting 20 units. And then you were, your commitments, as your potential grew,
Yeah.
so did the commitment.
And I watch my little girl right now learn how to ride a bike, man. And she's like, I said, baby, see if you can pedal faster. She can't even imagine. This is the problem that everybody needs to understand. The commitment you make today with the skills you have, this is why Cardone U is so important. The commitments you're making right now are based on the skills you think you have. Expand those skills, and the next thing you'll be like, when you're
This is it right here.
you know what I was going to
If
do right
you-
here?
if you-
I remember fishing as a kid, and I'd throw it out there, and I thought, man, if I could just throw it at 20 feet, and then somebody showed me how to throw it 100 feet. I was like, damn.
You said, I was just listening to this yesterday. You said, if you don't know what your potential is, how can somebody else
Yeah.
tell you what you're capable of?
Yeah.
If you don't even know what your own potential is,
Yeah.
how can somebody else?
So
and then
I-
how can you get committed to something that you're not even aware of?
Yeah, and then if you're not in control, like I can go 80 miles an hour in the car, it doesn't bother me any at all. It bothers Elena. She goes 80 miles when she's driving, 80 miles an hour, doesn't bother either one of us. Okay, you understand the difference? She's in control. She knows she can go 80 without wrecking the car. She's not sure I can. So look, your commitment has to be followed up with resources, time and money. And by the way, you have to train to push out that what you think
skill
you
and the
can do. You
potential,
have
yeah.
to push it out. Jude, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
Man.
Grant, Jared.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. It's amazing to be on the phone with you.
Dude, appreciate you being here today, brother.
Hey, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here.
Do you have the book yet? Be Obsessed or Be Average?
Be Obsessed or Be Average is not on my shelf yet. I'm actually his new follower, and I'm still on 10X.
Are you a
But I
first-time
plan on
caller, Jude?
What's that?
Are you a first-time caller?
I have actually called before. This is the first time that I've gotten on.
Okay, beautiful, man. Appreciate you calling in. Appreciate you getting in, Jude. What's going on? What's your question, buddy?
Well,
first off, if you would allow it, I would like to send out some positive vibrations out to Cheyenne and her family.
Yeah.
You know, her story. I was listening. It really, you know, things like that when people go through. I wish I could be there to help them myself. You know, I just wanted to give a shout out to that.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate you doing that, by the way. Thank you.
Of course. So on the issue of commitment, I don't really know if I have a question, but I would like to say, if anybody wants to be fully committed to anything, they're going to have to understand that. Well, not really understand, but they're going to have to want it. It's going to have to be something that they enjoy, as well as they get pleasure out of it. Because if you don't, you're never going to be able to fully commit to it.
Keep it right. Keep it tight. That's fresh. Keep it fresh. Yeah.
That's right.
Dude, I don't know about all that, dude. I mean, I hear you, bro.
You don't know about that?
No, man. Look, I see people go out at night, drink stuff that they don't even like the taste of, throw up all over themselves. Did they like it? No, but they were committed.
They were committed to the feeling they got.
You know, I know people in relationships that are freaking killing both parties. Both sides are dying, dude. And they committed. So I don't think you have to like something to be committed to. I think people are already committed to a whole bunch of stuff. I think people are committed to stuff they don't even want to do. People watch politics, they don't even want to watch it. They hate it and they watch it, right? People go through ads, watch ads, they don't even like the ads. So people watch TV and don't even like the TV. I mean, I think people are committed. I think everybody has a propensity to be committed.
Yeah, I agree.
What are you
If it's
committed
something
to?
though that.
And by the way, Jude, you got to commit to some stuff you don't want to do to get to the stuff you do want to do. You know,
Everything that you don't want to do that's productive, somebody else isn't willing to do it either.
Yeah.
If there's a deficiency of people that are willing to do that thing, then there's inherent value in that activity, and you need to figure out how to do that.
I know people that want to buy real estate, but they don't want to deal with the phone calls. They're like, I don't want anybody calling me. Well, then you're probably not gonna. You probably shouldn't own any real estate, because if you have an occupancy, that means Jared actually rents from you. He may need to call you from time to time. Okay, so you guys got to be willing to take on big giant problems. You're committed. Let's get you committed to the right things. Let's back it up with some time and some money. If you're not willing to give it time and money, it's because you spend your time and your money on the wrong things. If you don't have enough money, you need to get your money right, which is you need to quit hating on the revenue thing, which is about sales, okay? Now, we got solutions for you at my store. We don't do this show just to do this show. We do this show because we want to help you, right, Jared?
That's right. And I actually want to give you a few tips that I
Tip them out,
use,
dog.
to help with commitment.
Tip them out.
The first thing that you have to do is you have to decide what it is that you want to be committed to.
All right, let's just walk me through, man. I want to lose 5 pounds.
All right, so Grant wants to be committed to losing 5 pounds.
I know.
The next thing that you have to do, I like expectations. I like to know what I'm going to run up against.
How fast do you think I could lose 5 pounds?
3 days.
3 days? Mm-hmm. Without doing enemas?
Yeah.
I got to do enemas?
Dude, my weight.
5,
Yeah, dude, for sure.
100%.
I can lose 5 pounds in 3 days?
Totally.
3 to 5 days, depending on how committed you are.
Oh, I'm committed. I'm gonna lose 5 pounds in 3
So
days. How do I do that? Without getting sick, though. I don't want to get sick.
So what you want?
Yeah.
Number 2, what you need to give up.
Yeah. Okay. Sugar. I got to give up sugar, cookies, cakes. Right.
Cookies, candy,
All the sugar stuff.
all the sugar
I can do
stuff.
that for 5
Okay.
days.
So what you want,
3 days, she said.
what you need to give up. What are you going to do to reinforce your commitment every day?
Does sex burn calories?
Yep.
It does.
Yeah.
I can't go very long.
Me neither.
Okay. You either? I'm just keeping it real, man.
Yeah. So it's really like 3 steps, dude. What do you
But
want?
where's the time and money?
What do you?
Do I reinforce?
Oh, and then
the
what
time
do you?
and
What
money?
do you? What do you? What
Maybe
are
I
you
buy a
willing to do
coach to help me
reinforce
for the
it
next
daily?
3 days.
Yeah.
Maybe I buy a coach. Maybe I rent a coach for 3 days. And, yeah. Huh? Okay, good. Hey, you guys got some takeaways, some great takeaways here. I'm committed, dude. Watch.
Pivot.
I'm 174 today. I'll be at 169 in how many days? By Monday.
Yeah.
Monday,
For
short-term
sure.
target Monday. My name's Grant Cardone. This is that Jared Glant. Look, we got super sale at my store right now.
Super sale.
Take advantage
Super
of it.
sale.
Whether you need a training program for your staff at $20,000 or whether you want a t-shirt, okay? I'm making sure everybody that called in gets an Obsessed sticker today. I signed it. If you want anything at my store, it's grantcardone.com. I want to help you. Jared wants to help you.
That's right.
I got 40 guys in there that will help you and your staff. I want to grow your revenue, man, and get that discipline in. Keep the hustle young. Who quits, Jared?
The only people that quit are the ones that condemn the hustle.
The people that condemn the winning are the people that telling you not to win. That's what he's saying. Just
That's right.
translation, okay? Hey, hope you enjoyed the show today. Go to the store. It's a little button above. There's some great deals down there to give you the strategy, the education, and the information you need to make your life what you deserve it to be.
If you like watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like, and we love your comments. Also, remember, you can find Grant's podcast on Stitcher and iTunes. And if you never want to miss Grant Cardone, go to GrantCardoneTV.com, where all his shows are broadcast live. That's GrantCardoneTV.com.